Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Tori here, the Vegetarian Beauty Queen. Today's look is actually going to be inspired by, or my outfit at least, is inspired by Carrie Bradshaw. So I'm actually going to a really fun 30th birthday party tonight that's a Sex and the City theme. So I decided to be Carrie Bradshaw tonight. I don't have the blonde hair, but I tried to make it really curly. And then my inspiration for this look is actually the Carrie from the intro. So let me just show you my outfit before we jump into this makeup video. I've got the pink tutu skirt, and I've tried to add some elements of some like fun bling. I've got this fun little belt, and then I can't decide if I want to pair pink heels with this or leopard print. I'll keep you posted on that. But anyways, let's jump into this makeup video. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is using a tinted moisturizer. My skin type is more on the dry side, so I definitely like to put a moisturizer on before I apply my foundation. And then I have my Uology Day Moisturizer is what it is. And I add a tinted booster, which I like. It just kind of helps with like the color complexion. And then next I'm going to use primer. I talked about this a little bit in my last video, but priming is so important. It creates that barrier between your skin and your foundation, so it smooths out any bumps, and it prevents that foundation from sinking into your pores. So it also kind of helps protect your face. And then for this video, I'm also using my eye primer for my eyelids. I like to do this definitely for like more glam looks, or if it's for like a night out. And then I actually like to use a little bit of excess on my lips. This kind of helps to let that liquid lipstick that I'm going to use to stay on better as well. The nice thing about the primer, like the regular primer, is it dries very quickly, so I can immediately put my foundation on. I'm using my stick cream foundation, so as you can see, I just apply it a bunch of lines on my face. It works amazing. Like I didn't even use concealer in this video. I won't lie to you, it's because I actually forgot to apply it. I do like the look of concealer underneath the foundation, just depends on, like, I guess how bad my dark circles are for the day. But because I did forget that step, I'll show you here in just a few minutes how I bake my face underneath the eyes to help brighten that area up. And so anyways, yeah, you just apply the foundation, like a few lines on your face, and then you use the kabuki brush to blend that out. It's super easy, and it takes only a couple of minutes, and it has amazing coverage. So, okay, next I'm going to be contouring. The way I contour is I like to use a powder. And I'm actually using it. We don't carry it anymore, but it's one of our it's our old brand of concealer, which was a powder concealer. So grab any kind of powder that's like a darker shade, and I use a angled blush brush to apply that right underneath the cheekbones from right about the top of the ear, and you angle it down towards your mouth. The reason why I like to use a powder is because, as you can see right now, it's super easy to blend out, so I don't like a harsh contour. I just like kind of a natural, just so you can kind of see it. It gives your face some dimension, but it's not like in your face contour. And then I'm going to add some blush for this video, because I'm definitely going for like more like the pink look. I'm just using it's like a shimmery pink, like it's like a true pink. And I just apply that right on the cheeks, and then make sure you angle it up on your cheekbones. So after that, now I'm going to use my setting powder. So it's really important to apply a setting powder over the cream foundation so you don't get any kind of creasing, and again, just kind of helps the wear of your makeup to last longer. And the reason why I'm tilting my head back is because since it is a loose powder, I kind of apply it really messy. So I get a lot on my brush and I just like dust it around my face. So I've noticed that when I do that though, if I'm like leaning forward, sometimes a little excess will drop on my clothes. So I've learned if I tilt my head back, I get all the product on my face. Alright, now we've come to the portion where I'm baking my face, and this is such a funny term, but what you do is, now you need to have some kind of like liquid, cream, or like a concealer on your face for this, but you apply that translucent setting powder, and you really pack it on. As you can see, like underneath my eyes, it looks really white now. So you just pack it underneath your eyes. You want kind of a lot. You leave it in place, and then what that does is it kind of works when you apply it your natural body temperature. It warms it up, and it kind of melts in with that liquid cream foundation or your concealer. And then here in about 5 minutes, I'm going to dust that off, and it's going to just give me like that brighter look underneath my eyes. Okay, going into the Glam Pink eyeshadow. I'm sure why a lot of you are here. So first I'm using the shade Irrational, which is it's kind of a shimmery gray. I applied that into the outer corner of my lid, and I blended it over into my crease a little bit. And then next I'm going in with the shade Ostentatious, which is a really fun word. This is like a berry pink. It's a shimmer shade. As you can see, it's so pigmented, which I absolutely love, and it's so pretty. So I apply that into the center of my lid and just kind of blend it in with that gray where they meet. And then last, I'm going to use the shade Slick, which is also a shimmer shade. This is a light pink. So I'm just going to fill in the rest of the lid, which is that inner part, and just blend it over. So this is definitely kind of more of like one of those like great transit. I can't even think of what the word to use. A lot of people complimented me on my makeup last night, and they used this word, and I can't even think of it. But it's got like a nice, like gradual ombre effect. That's what I'm trying to use. So I applied the black eyeshadow in the outer corner. So I should just use like a really small crease brush. It only takes a little bit, but it kind of gives that really pretty, like from like really dark all the way to a light pink, to really give you that great ombre look. And then to lighten that pink shade up even more, I actually used some illuminizer. It's a powder illuminizer, and I just went over that light pink to make it a little bit lighter. So it's still, you can tell, as a pink, but it just kind of lightened it up even more. For eyeliner, I'm not doing anything too fancy. I'm just using my regular Unique pencil eyeliner. This is a smudge proof, and it goes on so well, so effortlessly. I'm actually I feel like my biggest weakness is eyeliner. I'm honestly, I've tried the wings and stuff, and it's probably what I'm most uncomfortable with. So I like to just do regular, fill in the top lid along your lash line. Of course, I'm going to use the 4D Epic Mascara for this look because it's a glam look. I skip using falsies. However, this would be a type of look that would be kind of like a falsies look. But I don't need to use them because I have my 4D Epic Mascara. So this gives you a crazy amount of length and volume. You just press it into the base of your lashes to start, and then you roll it up the length of your lashes. Now, this is the way we're going to really get a lot of volume here. So I'm actually going to coat the back side of my lashes. It's really going to make them stand out. And then just kind of rake over those lashes one more time and make sure you really you coat the ends. Coating the ends is so important for making sure those lashes are looking longer. And hang on just a second, you'll be able to see the before and after between lashes with and without. Oh my gosh, you guys. Crazy, crazy. So that's why I don't even need to wear falsies, because I have my 4D mascara. You guys have got to try it. It's so amazing. Okay, it happened so quickly, but I don't know if you just missed it, but in that part, right after I applied my mascara, I just kind of, you just take a regular brush, just kind of dust off that excess setting powder, and it's as easy as that. So then, as you can see, it's not as white, but it's definitely like, it's a lot lighter, and it just makes your eyes look nice and bright. I also, for a glam look, I like to pull a little bit of eyeshadow underneath my eye. So I don't like to wear mascara on my lower lash line, but I like to use either a color or one of the darker shades that I use in my eyeshadow for the top. And I like to pull that down into the lower lash line. So what I did is I applied Ostentatious, which is that pink shade, and I just kind of pulled that underneath the lash line and then applied some mascara. For my brows, I'm using my brow palette. That's the only thing I ever use. I just feel like it's actually really easy, and I get a lot of my bang for my buck with this one because I've had this palette for quite some time now, like years, and you don't have to use very much. I also have the Brow Artist brush. Sorry about that. I also have my Brow Artist brush, which helps me to fill it in. So let me jump over to the other eye, finish that up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Hi! Alright, so I've got the other eye done, and we're almost done with my pink Glam makeup for my Carrie Bradshaw look. I've got three more things to finish this look off. Next, we are going to do some luminizer on my cheeks. I pretty much always use a luminizer now. I even like to use a little bit when I'm going to work, but I think it's definitely a necessity for any glam makeup. It just kind of gives you a little bit of a glow and brightens your eyes. So you just apply this on top of your cheekbone, basically on top of where we applied that blush. And I will apply a little bit more when I am doing the glam makeup, just because I feel like it kind of pulls everything together better. It's a nice contrast when you've got like the glam, like dark eyes, and then you've got this little bit of glow underneath there. It's a nice contrast, like I said. Okay, so you do it on your cheekbones, a little bit down the center of your nose, and then right in the Cupid's bow. And I use this little fan brush to apply it. You don't necessarily have to have the fan brush. It does make it easier, but you can just use like a little eyeshadow brush that makes sure it's clean though for that. Okay, let's move on to some lipstick. So this is my favorite lipstick or type of lipstick. It's our smudge proof liquid lipstick. I can wear this all night. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell myself I've had quite a few drunken nights where I put myself to bed without taking my makeup off, and I'll wake up and my lip stain smudge proof lipstick, it's still there. Now, if I'm like rolling all over the bed, maybe a little gets on my pillow. Okay, fine. But just kind of showed you guys this. I do think it really works for me pretty well. So you get like this, it basically looks like a lip gloss applicator. And it goes on kind of liquidy, but it's kind of more like a butter consistency. Actually has shea butter in this product. And then once it dries, that's when it's smudge proof. I also really love how pigmented it is. It really stands out. I'm all into like the pop of color on your lips, so I think that's why this is my favorite. Okay, and then I know I used the setting powder earlier. However, since generally if it's like for a night out, or if I'm like, well, like wedding makeup, I did my own and I've done a friend's. I like to double set my makeup in so it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to use a setting spray as well. So you'll just want to pull your hair back. You hold it about this far from your face and it comes out as a mist. So you do an X and then a plus sign. A little bit extra there. Okay. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's going to be a great night. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. I need to stop. Cheerleader mode, gone. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to see you guys do that. See you next time.